morning. Welcome to another vlog. It is literally such beautiful weather today. Like, take a look. I'm here at school. I know I'm in the passenger seat. I just went ahead and grabbed my backpack and I'm headed to class. It is finals week. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that another day in the life is being filmed again during finals. But this finals week, it is all projects. So it's a lot of work, not as much memorization on the brain, except for memorizing my presentation. But I'm excited. I'm gonna head into class. I got here a little bit early, so I've got some time to work a bit, and so I'm really excited to bring you guys along and to just show you guys just kind of like what's happening. It is officially June, so happy June. And the weather is just so gorgeous, it's matching it, and I'm just excited to show you guys what life is looking like recently and just to kind of catch up with y'all, and I'm very excited. All right, let's get into it. Okay, I have arrived here in class and I'm about to go ahead and rehearse my presentation that I'm going to give for this final, and then I'm going to go ahead and work on another final project, and by then I think class is going to start. I'm here about 15 minutes early, so I'm hoping it all will go well and it'll be okay. Hi everybody, my name is Andrea, and for our final, the diversity project assignment, I was really debating on what to present, like what I should make for it. And I'm not much of an artist, but in high school I really loved dabbling with poetry. And I just remember writing this poem for my mom, and when I gifted it to her, just the way her like face lit up and the way that such words could hold such emotion, that I felt like it was only appropriate to speak of diversity for me through a poem, because of the emotions it can convey. And I think art can convey such emotions. But again, I'm not much of like an artist, of a drawer, or a painter, so I decided a poem would be a great way to. All right, so here goes the poem. A choir of sopranos may still sing, but something would be missing. No harmony, no depth. It has the notes, it has some passion, but it just sounds incomplete. Music was never meant to stand alone. It cradles itself, feeding breath and feeling into something larger than itself. And even with the same section, no two voices. Okay, that's not the whole poem, but that was just a little sneak peek of it. If you guys are actually interested in the whole poem, I could share it, but it's just I'm taking a DEI class, diversity, equity, inclusion, and I have to make something that signifies what like I think diversity means, and look at this background, and also like what I learned about diversity in this class. So again, I went ahead and made a poem, and that was just some of my poem. So I'm gonna go ahead and rehearse it one more time, and then I'm gonna get started on the other final. Hello, we just got back from a half an hour walk. So I got home from school after that final, and I went ahead and I came home, I ate, I called with a good friend, and then took Lennon out on a half an hour walk. And it is hot outside, so half an hour walk is plenty with him. And it was, oh, you cannot just take the whole thing, you have to keep looking at it. And it was a training walk, so it tired him out really mentally. And now we're finishing it off with a popsicle thing. And I'm hand feeding it to him because I don't want him to pick up any resource guarding just yet, that this is mine. I have to protect it from me. I want it to be like I'm the one that this hand is providing you the food. So that's what we're working on. And then he's gonna get some crate time to cool down a bit so he stops huffing and puffing so loud. And then I'll grab him some water and maybe we'll go out on the back porch and do some homework yet. I'm not entirely sure. I also don't think I've shown you guys our patio garden yet, and also some new setup with Lennon. So I've got a lot of new updates that I gotta show you guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and finish up this enrichment activity and just take it easy for a little bit. I genuinely don't know if it's the best idea right now to sit outside. I mean, it's just so gorgeous out, and that's why I want to sit outside. But the grass allergy today, like my eyes have been so itchy the entire day, and I've been a bit more clogged up than usual, and I'm like, huh, I wonder why. Yeah, I look at the pollen count. The grass count is very high today. So I'm like, no wonder. But it's a beautiful day, so I'm gonna sit out here for a bit and then we'll sit out. So I want to show you guys our little garden setup. Let me close the door. So back here was one of Lennon's little contraptions that Josh made. But Lennon's kind of scared of it, so Josh is gonna disassemble it and maybe we'll use it in the future. We shall see. But he's been able to reuse some of the wood, which is good. Okay, so let's start off with the garden here. Over here, I've got my little box planters, and it's all along here. And so up here, I want to make little signs for them, so maybe we'll do that in this video. Up here is cilantro, and it's looking okay. I mean, they don't look bad. I could probably harvest them soon to use. So they look okay. They're not too bad. Over here, we've got strawberries. I don't know much about strawberries, so like leaf wise they look pretty good. I had a plant here and it was not looking good, so I just went ahead and chucked it out because I didn't want it to spread to the other plants. So I've got 2 rows of strawberries. I honestly do not know what this is, if Josh planted something else here. These are my strawberries. They're looking okay. There used to be a flower here and now it's gone, and I'm hoping that's just because like spring is kind of done and summer's rolling around. Like that doesn't look the best, so I don't know. The thing is very moist, so it's not like, I don't know if it's like too moist. Plus it's a different type of soil that we used for the potted things. Okay, and then down here I've got parsley, flat Italian parsley, and the parsley's looking pretty good too as well. My lettuce though, this leaf was going strong for a little while, and so okay, it's just gone. Like this one looks okay, I could probably use this. But like this one just went off and died. This one, and I don't know if you could tell, some of these had holes in these, and I've seen squirrels come around here and I'm guessing other creatures, and I think the lettuce was just too low. And I need to put it up on a higher box for next time I plant. You can see all the little holes and stuff. So lettuce was not very successful. So if you guys have any idea what could do well in a back porch garden, I would so very much appreciate, because I want to learn more about gardening, and I'm going to explain a few factors as well. So my porch does not get much sunlight, although it looks pretty bright out here. Like let me show you. If I point over here, you're going to see that right there. So that's the actual sun, like the bright sun over there, and this is what I get. Very, very indirect. Bright sun. I get the shade. My apartment back porch never gets direct sun. It's always shade. So I need something that doesn't need like so much sun. And it sucks. I don't know if you guys can tell from videos, but the inside of my house is very dark all the time, so I like to come out here on the back porch when it's nice, because it's a lot more bright out here. But the inside of my house is very dark, except for the front of my house, and the front of my house is like my office and stuff. But like my main living space, living room, kitchen, it's very dark. So it's great in the summer because I have no AC, so it's great. It stays cool
and I don't have to worry about boiling in the summer. But there's just no sunshine coming in, so it's a little sad sometimes, but I'm needing help with plant-wise. Over here we have early girl tomato. Got early girl tomato. And they seem to be doing pretty well. Like, I mean, it looks like they look like they're thriving pretty good, I would say. And then I've got onions here, there, onions here. I don't know if I planted something else here in the way that it's growing like this. So we'll see how everything turns out here. My husband's gonna get some string to get the tomatoes to stay. My husband's gonna get some string to get the tomatoes to stay more up. This is how it's looking. Our hose is right here. And then the last thing we've got here is blueberries, and these are gonna need a water tonight. And we use different soil for the blueberries, because you know they need different soil. It's right down here. We've got the soil acidifier. So this is my garden. And then because of the very not much what's it called? We very, again, indirect sun, very much shade. Tomatoes need light to grow, so during the day they get this warmth but with no direct light, and during the night got this grow. Just goes ahead and it turns on and they get all the light, and so it shines directly on the tomatoes. The onions get a bit of it. This has like this right here, I couldn't even see before I started using the grow light, and I started using the grow light and it started thriving. And the strawberries get a little bit of that grow light too at night. It's really just trying to find out like what works best for my garden and what can grow best in shade and a grow light. So if you guys have any ideas, and please leave them below in the comments, because I need something to replace my lettuce next year. Okay. And then the rest of the setup around my patio. I've got these really pretty, these types of lights, and it goes all the way around, and they're solar powered, so they turn on at night. Don't mind the tape, but I've got a little trash can out here, which I do need to empty and clean down. And I've got Lennon's kibble container out here. It also needs to be cleaned down. And then extra wood. My husband does a lot of building projects. We have so much extra wood on our back porch that I'm hoping when he comes back from his conference meeting, he's gone out in LA, that'll be cleaned up. And then it's just so cute. I love it. Also needs a good clean. And Lennon's contraption thing, which will hopefully be gone once summer truly starts. More wood. This is where I'm going to put Lennon out. He's got his little blankie. This is his blanket, and I know it's like a Christmas themed blanket, but it's his blanket, so he's going to be able to lie down on here. And I grabbed him a bowl of water, and he's got also his little ducky stuffy. And so I just sit here. Let me turn. So I'm just going to sit here on the rocking chair, and he's going to be able to do his own little thing there on the ground. And I've got the whole setup here for schoolwork, because I've got to work on my finals because it's finals week and I got to get these finals done. So I've got drinks. This is a probiotic soda thing from Trader Joe's, and I put a bit of Power Red juice in it, some ice. This had ice in it. It's all melted. That's how hot it is out today. Obviously my phone, pencil pouch, notebook for school, computer for school, headphones, and I'm just going to work out here. And this here is not real grass. This is artificial turf, but it's the more bougie one where water can seep through it, so it doesn't, if like it rains back here, it doesn't get all stuck in there and then it goes smells and grows mold. It's the one that has all the very pores. I don't know. My husband could explain it well, I can't, but I really like the look it gives, the grass out here versus just the bare concrete. But we've really transformed our patio, and it just feels like place to be back here. Like, it honestly, I sit back here and I feel relaxed just looking at all the plants, and it's just such a nice spot out here. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab Lennon, and he's been just calming down in his crate after that nice long walk and the enrichment activity. I'm gonna bring him out here and help him learn how to have calm behavior out here, and I'm gonna get some homework done for finals. Here we are, and I just realized that I'm gonna take him out front to go potty so that he doesn't potty back here. That would not be good. Alright, see you guys soon. Oh, Lennon is getting into a few things while I'm trying to work on a final project, and rightfully so. It's been a couple hours since his last big exercise, so he's a working dog, so he's getting some more energy back, and it's way too hot right now to take another long walk to tire him out. And I want to be careful because he is a husky, so instead of just like having to constantly correct him while he's out here not sure what to do, I have frozen enrichment activity for him to do. I'm going to show you guys in a second. And then once it cools down, I'm going to take a pause from working on finals and take him out for a bike ride, tire him out, bring him out here, and once he's tired out, he's probably going to take a nap here on the back porch, which will be great. But here's the enrichment. And he's practicing very good impulse control, waiting for it. Look at that tail go, waiting for that treat right here. So here it is. It's got kibble. It's got freeze-dried raspberries. I'm not eating it, so I'm going to tell you yours. Blueberries, Greek yogurt, peanut butter, and a little bit of water. He's very much ready for it. You gotta sit. Good. All right. Wait. I'm gonna put it right here. Look at the impulse control practice. I'm gonna grab my computer to sit back down, so give him something to do. Release. There we go. And he's at the races. It's gonna be great. It's gonna last probably like 20 minutes. I have officially finished creating my presentation for tomorrow, adding all the animations, all the transitions, everything that needs to be on there, and then going back to my lesson plan and revising my lesson plan so that everything fits the presentation. That took me about an hour and a half. I mean, I didn't just create the presentation now. I've been working on it the past few days, but I went ahead and did that, and then I started looking at working a bit more on my other final that's due Thursday at 3 p.m. And so the one I have tomorrow, it's for my intro to teaching class, and it's pretty much presenting a 10-minute lesson, and I have to like submit my lesson plan, submit the lesson, and then actually teach it to a group of students. So I definitely have to work some more on it tonight, but Lennon is getting a bit restless, and it's like poking around at the plant, so I have to give him a bunch of corrections. So it's time to get more of his energy out. It's time to go on a bike ride to get his energy out so that I can keep on working on my finals. But it's been a really nice day so far. It's been busy, been productive, but that's good. I like that. And I need to get around to some housework, but that's gonna come probably after I finish up a bit more on finals. Do you want to say hi? He's hearing like some bird calls or something. You want to say hi? Oh, hello. Oh, yes. Okay. He's doing this. He knows what he gets. Yes. All right. You ready to go out? Are you ready to go out on a bike ride? Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Mr. Pulling Dog. Okay, so this handsome man is locked and loaded, ready to go. He's got his whole setup on, and a bigger harness is coming from in the mail because he's starting to outgrow this one. Yes, you are. And he's waiting here by the door till I get my shoes on, and we're gonna go out. And it's probably only gonna be about 20 minutes because although it's cooled down a bit, it's still a bit warm out. So we want to make sure he doesn't overheat. and I don't think I'm gonna film it because it seems it's gonna be really hard to like bike, give him commands, and film. But if it's something you're like really interested in, let me know in the comments and I can figure out a way to get to film it. All right, here we go. Bike ride finished. He is all ready to sit down and relax a bit. We'll wait for his tummy shakes right here to go down, and then he'll get water so that he doesn't get bloat. What are you licking off the ground, mister? Anyways, he stays out there. I take off my shoes and stuff, and then he'll get the command to come in. Release! Release! It's literally so dark in here because shade, we get shade. But he's tired out, he's in his crate, calming down. And instead of why in his crate instead of out and about on the back porch, it's because I need to figure out something to eat for dinner before it gets too late. And then he'll be able to come out and relax a bit with me. But he's winding down. While he's winding down, I'm gonna look what to make for dinner, and then he'll get water and dinner. He already that paw thing. What's that? The West paw thing, the purple container he had while he was out eating outside. It had kibble and everything, so it was kind of like his dinner. But I think I'll give him something a little small to end off the night. But stay tuned. Hello, dinner has been completed. I had salmon, rice, and bread with some honey on top. And now I'm gonna work a bit more on homework. I'm getting tired, that's for sure. Now is Lennon's free roam time. He just kind of free roams and sniffs around and inspects everything, makes sure everything's up to par. Hello, I just turned on my hose and there's the grow light on. And I'm just gonna go ahead and grab my hose, start watering. Okay, plants are watered. Okay, I went ahead and turned off the hose, and now I need to go and do a run through of my presentation and just try and finish up tonight. I have a few dishes left. I'm debating if I should save them for tomorrow afternoon because I have to wake up really early tomorrow to get to my final on time and everything because my final's earlier in the morning and I just don't want to be late, so I kind of wanted to go to bed earlier today. So we'll see how things go. I'll keep you updated. Hi all. I'm gonna feel so dumb for saying this out loud. But as I was calculating the time I need to wake up in the morning to be able to get ready and to get there a little bit earlier than when my final starts to just do some final run through the presentation and to be able to make sure I wake up early enough tomorrow to pack everything that I need for the presentation. And I then realized that I think I mentioned this, that my husband's gone at a work conference, and that means I need to wake up early and get Lennon all situated. And That's why I feel like I'm gonna sound a bit dumb for it, but like I kind of forgot. Just because my husband, he does the morning stuff with Lennon because um typically uh the time I like need to leave by is the time that like he's doing stuff with Lennon. So on days that I go to school, he does the morning stuff with Lennon, and then on days that I don't go to school, then I do the morning stuff with Lennon. And tomorrow's the day I go to school, so I wasn't even thinking about it. And then I realized that he's gone. I need to do it. So I need to be able to factor that in and wake up even earlier than I initially thought. I just went ahead and I finished printing out my lesson plan, highlighting some things, turning in the presentation and an online form of the lesson plan. And it's 6 minutes to 11, and there's Lennon. I'm being too loud. It's 6 minutes to 11, and I'm done, like mentally, but I still have dishes to do, and I at least want to put some stuff in the dishwasher, and some other things I can try and wash by hand tomorrow. But I also have to unload this. Like, these are all the clean dishes right here, and I think it's have to unload all of that. So I'm just gonna take some time and unload everything and wash everything